Hi there. Thank you for logging in again. Um, Selamat pagi. Good morning, everyone. Give me a sec. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, educators, and advocates of media and information literacy, welcome to Projek Pandai Media Virtual Summit. My name is Hazwani Jamaluddin, and I am your MC for today. And I am thrilled to guide you through the incredible initiatives that have been taking place since October 2023 last year. Today, we celebrate the efforts and accomplishment of those dedicated to fostering media and information literacy in our communities in Malaysia and Indonesia. I am sharing with everyone here the overview of the virtual summit agenda. We are at the welcoming session with me, your MC. Then we will be hearing 3 speeches from our guest speakers, US Embassy Malaysia, Jomcheck Malaysia, and Mafindo. After that, I shall be sharing with everyone here the overview of Projek Pandai Media. Then I will be introducing the selected top 10 presenters and our guest judges who will be judging the 10 presenters. Each presenters will only have 7 minutes maximum to present their community projects. We hope that everyone could stay online with us until the end, as the judges will go to the breakout rooms to deliberate their decisions. Finally, we shall be announcing the best team for Projek Pandai Media 2024. Our first speaker and distinguished guest today is Ms. Nurit Enik, who is a seasoned public diplomacy officer, assumed her role at the US Embassy in Kuala Lumpur in July 2023. With a background spanning roles such as strategic communications officer in Washington, D.C., and public diplomacy officer in Bangkok, Thailand. Nurit brings diverse international experience prior to her diplomatic career. She held position as a university lecturer, museum curator, and gallery director. Nurit holds a bachelor in arts from the University of Virginia and a master in arts from Bard College. And she is currently residing in Malaysia with her husband, a public health researcher, and their 2 children. I welcome Ms. Nurit to deliver her speech.
Thank you, Hazwani. Hi, nice to see you. Can you hear me? We're okay? Cool. So thank you, Hazwani. Thank you, Dr. Sabaria from Jomcheck, Mr. Septiaji from Mafindo, and all of you students and teachers. Selamat pagi semua. It's wonderful to see so many teachers and students from Malaysia, from Indonesia. It's always a wonderful opportunity when speaking to students and teachers from across ASEAN. I'm very happy to be with you all here today. So why are we here today? We are here to talk about a very important and timely topic that affects everybody: how to combat misinformation, disinformation, and how to reinforce best media and information literacy practices, especially in today's rapidly evolving world where information moves so quickly and discourse changes by the minute, often with no time to fact check or verify sources. So this is where the opening exists for false information and fake news to be spread. Especially with the exponential rise of online citizens. I think it's something like 460 million in ASEAN. The situation is only growing in difficulty. And especially today, the challenge for all of us is how to arm the youngest generation of digital consumers with the media literacy skills they need to make informed decisions. about sources, and about any messages that they spread. And honestly, the answer is teachers and educators like yourselves. You have a critical role to play in this process. You are your students' trusted role models. And perhaps better than anyone else, you understand how the information environment impacts your youth in your communities. With your guidance and intervention in the realm of media literacy, we have the potential to stem radicalization, limit hate speech, and equip youth to not only protect themselves, but to be champions of media literacy in their communities. Within the US government, or us as the US government, we recognize that this disinformation and media literacy issue is a major challenge for democratic societies globally at the moment. So how are we helping? At the US Department of State and here at the US Embassy in Kuala Lumpur, we support a number of initiatives that look to increase media literacy and to counter disinformation. And I have a short list for you. We've released 2 online video games. One is called Cat Park, and the other is called Harmony Square, that we encourage educators like all of you to utilize to help drive home the effects of disinformation. In addition, we have partnered with Malaysian civil society and media literacy experts to implement programs like camps. We call them tech camps to train media practitioners, workshops in both Bahasa and Mandarin to assist media outlets with tools and resources for fact-checking and reporting. And of course, looking at the area of media education. We've worked on, we've worked with our colleagues here at Arus Academy to build capacity among educators to increase media literacy. We're also working with a few civil society partners, including Arus, on an exhibition called Identifake, Spot the Fakes, Share the Facts, which is an ongoing roadshow that has traveled to all of our American spaces in 5 different states in Malaysia, and will be finishing its tour in Kota Kinabalu and Sabah very soon. And of course, there's today's virtual summit, which is the culmination of one of the projects we're very proud of, Projek Pandai Media, which, as you all know, is a media literacy education program that educates the younger generation about their rights and responsibilities as media consumers, as well as arming them with better information and media access so that they understand how to utilize the media to its best extent. This was the result of 4 alumni of US exchange programs who received support through a special program through the State Department's Alumni Office called the Alumni Engagement Innovation Fund. And I would particularly like to congratulate them, David Chak and Hazwan Hamdan from Team Malaysia, and Rahmat Hidayat and Nur Al Marwa from Team Indonesia. Despite many thousands of miles between them, they came together to create this project that trained close to 188 teachers from 42 schools and impacted approximately 6,000 students, all with important information about media and information literacy. Now, turning to the teams presenting today, congratulations to all the 10 teams for being selected to present your proposals today. I hope your projects, I know your projects, will positively impact many people, not only your family and friends, but also your schools and communities, educating them on the importance of media and information literacy. You are all the future leaders in combating misinformation and disinformation. So all the best in your presentations today. And terima kasih dan jumpa lagi, everyone else. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Nurit, for the lovely speech. I now call upon Dr. Sabaria. For everyone who have not heard of Dr. Sabaria, Associate Professor Dr. Sabaria Muhammad Saleh, she is a PhD graduate in journalism and communication science from University of Vienna with specialization in media information literacy. She is the head of program for National University of Malaysia, Center of Research in Media and Communication. She also the head of Secretariat for Jomchak Malaysia. Jomchak is Malaysia's first first academic media civil society fact-checking alliance. Jomchak stands as a beacon, uh, as a beacon, sorry guys, as a beacon against the tide of misinformation. May I call Dr. Sabaria to deliver a speech, please?
Hi, thank you so much, Wani. Good morning, everyone. Selamat pagi. It is an honor to be here today to be part of this Projek Pandai Media virtual summit. It's a privilege for me to address you all today as the head of Secretariat for Jomchak Malaysia, the first academic media civil society alliance in Malaysia dedicated to countering misinformation. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, the fight against misinformation is more crucial than ever. So Jomchak Malaysia applauds the effort of Projek Pandai Media in fostering a media literate society through initiatives like this competition. So we believe by empowering students with media literacy skill, we will help to equip them to navigate the complexities of the information age responsibly. So this competition not only provides a learning while playing approach through the Follow Me card game, which if you guys haven't played yet, is interesting. But it also encourages students to actively contribute to their communities. So the international participation today, and I can see participants from Indonesia, enhances cross-cultural understanding and exposes our youth to a more global perspective. I'm inspired by the dedication demonstrated by the 188 teachers and educators, as well as the 42 schools contributing a total of 113 papers. Wow. So together, we are making significant strides in advancing media and information literacy in Malaysia and hopefully in the globally. So please just allow me like a 2-second, to shed some light on how Jomchak is playing our role in safeguarding the information landscape of our nation. So as the first academic media civil society alliance, Jomchak stands, like what Wani says, a beacon of hope against the tide of misinformation. We work diligently to verify and disseminate accurate information. And we fostering a culture of truth and transparency. So do follow us on our WhatsApp channel, IG, and also TikTok account. So to educators and students participating in the Media Smart Project Small Grant Competition, I extend a crucial piece of advice. In this digital age, where information is abundant yet often misleading, it is imperative to cultivate a habit of skepticism and critical inquiry. Teachers, you hold the key to instilling these skills in your students. Guide them to question, to analyze, and to verify information. Students, embrace this journey with curiosity and resilience, for in doing so, you not only protect yourselves, but also contribute to the resilience of our democratic society. Together, let us champion the cause of truth and integrity of information. So in conclusion, I extend my appreciation to Projek Pandai Media for their tireless effort and commitment to building a media literate future. Let us collectively work towards mitigating the harm of misinformation and foster a society that values critical thinking. Thank you so much. Thank you, Wani and everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Sabaria. Now, our next guest speaker is none other than Mr. Septiaji, who is born from Wonosobo, Central Java. So Septiaji has fulfilled his dream of studying in various cities, managing part-time jobs to complete his master's degree in Germany. So upon returning to Indonesia in 2025, he he founded a successful IT business. In 2014, alarmed by the impact of misinformation post 2014 general election, he co-founded Mafindo, a platform dedicated to combating hoaxes and misinformation. Mafindo, or in the long term, Masyarakat Anti Fitnah Indonesia, or in English, Indonesia Anti-Hoax Community, is a civil society organization spearheaded many anti-hoax initiatives in Indonesia, such as Check Fakta. May I call upon Mr. Aji to deliver his speech.
Thank you, Haswani. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all distinguished guests. Ms. Nurit Ainik from USMPC, Dr. Sabariah from Jomcek, and also participants, organizers of the Projek Pandai Media Virtual Summit. I am honored to stand before you today as the chairman of Mafindo, the Indonesian's anti-hoax community. As we gather here for this summit, I am reminded of the significant role that media and information literacy play in shaping a responsible and informed society. Projek Pandai Media, through initiatives like the Media Smart Project Small Grant Competitions, has been at forefront of empowering the younger generation with these essential skills. It is empowering to note that this competition has garnered international participations, allowing students aged 13 to 17 to not only enhance their media literacy skills, but also contribute meaningfully to the society. The opportunity for cross-cultural interactions and exposure to diverse programs is invaluable for our youth, shaping them into well-rounded global citizens. And allow me to share a glimpse into Mafindo's crucial roles in the relentless battle against disinformation and misinformation in Indonesia. As the forefront guardian of truth, Mafindo has been actively monitoring and countering emerging trends of misinformation, adapting its strategies to tackle the evolving landscape. The trends we observe are dynamic, often taking on new forms and exploiting technological advancements like artificial intelligence. In facing this challenge, it becomes increasingly evident that fostering media literacy is not merely a choice, but it is a necessity. In the future, each individual must be equipped with the ability to discern credible information from falsehoods, enabling them to navigate the intricate web of information with confidence and resilience. Mafindo remains steadfast in its commitment to arming the public with these essential skills, contributing to the creation of more informed and vigilant society. As we move forward, let us continue to support initiatives like this that pave the way for a more informed, critical thinking and media literate society. I extend my gratitude to Projek Pandai Media for spearheading these commendable efforts. And thank you. I look forward to witnessing the transformative outcomes of the Media Smart Project Small Grant Competition. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Aji, for the lovely speech. Now, before we begin our mid-summit session, I would like everyone to turn on your camera. Please stay muted as we are about to take a group photo together. So one of our organizer team, Mr. Rex, can help us to take a photo. Everyone, please turn on your camera, but please stay muted. Okay? Rex,
Yep.
boleh kira?
Yeah, I will.
Boleh,
Hold on. We have one more participant is coming in, so maybe
Oh.
give him a bit time. He's joining.
Berapa lama ya?
Not sure. He's joining.
Okay.
I think you have to.
Alright.
I think you have to stop sharing screen. If not, we cannot turn on the gallery view.
Okay, hold on ya. Okay, I think everybody's camera is on.
Hold on. Let me open gallery view. Okay. So we have anyone else is joining in? Bobby, can I get everyone? Everyone in? Okay, no more. All right. So I'll be counting. Also, right. Ready? Say smile, cheese, Okay, one more. Okay. We still have some of us haven't turned on the camera yet. All right. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you, everyone.
All right, thank you, everyone. Okay, let's proceed to our next section. Hold on, let me share my screen. Okay. Right, so let's dive right into the impressive numbers and achievements that showcase the impact of Projek Pandai Media. Projek Pandai Media is an innovative initiative arrived at exploring the intersection of media information literacy. With gamification as a pedagogical approach with a central inquiry, can media and information literacy be effectively imparted through gamification, resulting in positive community impact? This project seeks to unravel the potential of gamified strategies in educating individuals on critical media consumption, fact-checking, and responsible information sharing. By blending educational content with engaging game dynamics, Projek Pandai Media aspires to not only enhance the participants' media information literacy skills, but also evaluate the transformative influence on community behaviors and attitudes towards media engagement. Through this pioneering endeavor, the project endeavors to contribute insights into the efficacy of gamification as a tool for fostering positive change in media literacy and information dissemination within the communities. This project is funded through the US Department of State's Alumni Engagement Innovation Fund 2022, managed by the US Embassy Kuala Lumpur. The AEIF funds is a US Department of State's grant that is available to the alumni of all of the US exchange programs. Projek Pandai Media is one of the 142 projects in 109 countries funded globally in 2022. It is also the only one out of the 142 projects that involved more than one country in project implementation. So this project consists of 5 phases. The first phase, the Follow Me card game, was created with educators, researchers, and media and information experts. Second phase was conducted training and workshop for school teachers and university college students, college lecturers. The third phase, a micro grant competition, was held last year to carry out community projects to build awareness and enhance media and information literacy skills. The fourth phase, a Projek Pandai Media Virtual Summit, is currently held today to feature the top 10 presenters and announce the best team for Projek Pandai Media 2024. So the best team will bring home 500 ringgit to continue the community project and receive certificate of achievement. Since October 2023, a total of 188 teachers have undergone intensive training on media and information literacy. They have been equipped with the tools to navigate the digital landscape, covering topics such as fact-checking, understanding the influence of media, overcoming biases, and fostering critical thinking skills. But it doesn't stop there. We have received a staggering 113 proposals from passionate individuals eager to bring media literacy into schools and higher education institutions. What is more exciting is that 42 unique schools from Malaysia and Indonesia have submitted proposals, showcasing a regional commitment to this crucial cause. This means that approximately 6,000 students are set to benefit from these groundbreaking projects. Now let's take a closer look at the type of innovative proposal that have been submitted. The projects cover a wide range of activities, including fact-checking workshop for both schools and university students, the creation of fun and engaging games that teach the importance of media literacy through puzzles, challenges, and decision-making situation. Additionally, we are seeing school-wide campaigns and programs tailored specifically for senior citizens, recognizing that media literacy knows no age limit. Out of 113 proposals, 30 outstanding projects have been selected to receive a grant of 500 ringgit each. These projects have undergone 1.5 months to execute their plans, bringing their media literacy initiatives to life in schools and communities. But that is not all. The excitement does not end here. The Projek Pandai Media Virtual Summit will feature the top 10 teams presenting their projects, vying for an additional 500 ringgit to further amplify their impact. As we embark this virtual summit, let us celebrate the dedication, creativity, and passion of all those involved in Projek Pandai Media. Together, we are currently shaping a future where media literacy is not just a skill, but a way of life. Stay online throughout this virtual summit for the inspiring presentation ahead as we witness the transformative power of education and media literacy in action. Now we will be introducing to our guest judges who will be judging the 10 presenters. Our first judge is none other than Mr. David Chuck, who is the co-founder and curriculum director for Arus Academy. He is also co-founder for Media Education for All movement. He is the McGill University alumna with a degree in psychology, minoring in computer science. David was a Young Southeast Asian Leaders Initiative alumni in 2018 and the current recipient of the Hubert H. Humphrey Fellowship Program at Vanderbilt University in United States. May I welcome Sir David to turn on your camera and perhaps say hi to everyone here. Okay.
Hi everyone. Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I'm very happy to see how far this has come. I still remember about 2 years ago, Hazwan, me, and a few other people, Rahmat and also Lulu, we were writing this grant proposal, and we got it. And it's kind of sad to see that it has come to the end, but I'm also very, very proud of everything we have achieved. Good job, everyone.
Thank you, David. Moving on to our next guest judge is Encik Hazwan Hamdan. He is the president for Society of Media and Information Literacy Educators. He is also a full-time English language secondary school teacher at a government-funded religious school called Ma'at Ihya Diniyah Islamiyah in Perak, Malaysia. He was the recipient of Fulbright Teaching Excellence and Achievement Fellow in 2019. I welcome Encik Hazwan to turn on his video camera and audio and say hi to everyone.
Okay, hi everyone. I hope everybody can hear my voice. Welcome to Projek Pandai Media Virtual Summit, and I hope all team will do their best during the presentation today, and good luck.
Thank you, Encik Hazwan. Moving on to our next judge, all the way from Indonesia, Encik Rahmat Hidayat is the project manager for the Floating School. He is also the Projek Pandai Media Indonesian trainer and executed two media information literacy training with us in Makassar and Lombok. I welcome Mr. Rahmat to turn on your video camera and audio to say hello to everyone here.
Hello everyone, selamat pagi from Indonesia. I just like to let the participants and finalists know that you've been coming so far up to this point, and do your best, no matter the result at the end, but you've done very good job in helping the society grow and media literate. So all the best.
Thank you, Mr. Rahmat. Now, last judges, none other than Ms. Andi Nurul Ulum, who is the Chief Operating Officer for RAPO Indonesia. She is a Hasanuddin University alumna with a master's degree in State Administrative Law. Welcome, Ms. Nurul, to turn on your audio and also your video to say hello to everybody here.
Okay, hello everyone. It's really a good opportunity to meet you guys in here, and I'm so excited and I'm looking forward for your initiative. Good luck.
Thank you, Ms. Nurul. We're happy to see you here. And now, I would like to introduce our top 10 presenters from Malaysia and Indonesia. These community projects were chosen based on their transparency in their grant report that covers the planning, execution, and completion of their impactful community project. Our first presenter is from New Era University College in Malaysia. Their community project name is What the Fact. Let's hear about this project more from Miss Liza Bong, who is the guidance educator for her students. Currently, her students are unable to present due to their commitment for exam this week. So Miss Liza Bong will present on their behalf.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Do I have to share the project?
Yes. Do you have...
Are you on the control or I have to share from my end?
Okay, Miss Liza, Mr. Rex will give the control to you so that you have the full control to the presentation.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So I'm going to share the screen by myself, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, we'll do it now. Just 1 second. Sorry. Just not able to do it.
Okay, we'll try sharing the screen first. Don't worry about it. We'll kickstart the timer as you are ready to present. Whenever you're ready, Miss Liza.
Yeah, can everyone see this?
We have not seen your screen, not yet.
Not yet.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen now, actually. No? The pop-up media.
No, we have not seen your slide presentation.
Yeah, we can see someone's screen. Is that not your screen? It has a blue color flower thing background.
No.
Do you have... Okay, now we can see.
Can you
We
see
can
the
see your
screen, the
slide.
pop-up media?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Well, just to make it clear. So I shall start now. Well, first of all, I would like to apologize on behalf of my students. They are not able to join us this morning. They are actually sitting for the final exam now, exactly from 9 until 12. Anyway, I will try my best to present the report on their behalf. So for this project, pop-up media, they are actually educated by two members, which are Liu Wan Sing and Chan Yi Xiang. So the whole idea about the event is to talk about the fact-checking, to be more sensitive and critical to the messages we receive every day. So the event lasted for 3 hours, including 1 hour of talk regarding media literacy and fact-checking, and another 2 hours for 2 different activities. So there were like 11 participants who took part. Here is the project details, and aged between 18 to 20 years old. At the right side of the slide, you can see the poster that the student designed for the events. Yeah, and here are also some pictures for the key moments during the event. Of course, there are some more pictures and video. We will see if we can share more later, depending on the time we have. Well, yeah, this is about the students explaining the rules of the game to the participants. In the fact or check segment, the group members are actively discussing that they have to differentiate they have to do a little bit of research on the information given by the team members, and then they have to differentiate whether this fake news or real news. And then the third photo is about the second games, participants taking part in Go Truth game. They also prepare some brochure actually and PPT for the games. So for the expenses, we got 500 ringgit sponsored from the organizer. Well, in order to attract the participants to join the program, they have prepared some door gifts, which include a bottle of water, a notebook, and a pen. Yeah, nothing luxury. And also the group designed a brochure regarding fact checking and to distribute to the participants. And besides that, they also prepare cash as prizes to encourage the participants to be more active in taking part in the activities. The prizes is 250. So yeah, they almost spent all the budget. So for the challenges first, for the challenges that the group was facing for organizing the event, I would say it was not easy for them. There were actually 3 members in the group initially, but 1 member quit because of personal reasons. So only 2 people were holding the fort during the whole event. And because there was some delay with the program, the duration for the student to hold the event was actually fall in the year-end secondary school holidays, and SPM exam follow after that. So the group has actually contacted 2 to 3 secondary school, but it was unsuccessful. So due to the time constraint, they decided to hold the event in the last week of their semester in the university and rush for the report during their study weeks. But even though even though they are quite a bit rushed, but I think the outcomes are quite good, I would say. So in the game of fact, where the participants have to differentiate whether it's a fake news or real news, the participants engage in group discussion on the news that they set, comparing news or information on different social media, and then carefully they have to analyzing the authenticity and reliability of the information. So at the beginning of the event, they gave the participants a talk regarding the basic idea of media literacy and also how to distinguish between the true and false information and critical thinking. So after the event, according to the students' evaluation, the participants' awareness of media literacy increased gradually. Through the way they plan games, they also slowly begins to understand how to compare the news of each media outlet's contents. So from the feedback, the group also prepared a feedback form for the participants to provide their opinion and feedback after the event. From the reports, most of the participants are very happy with the program. From the 11 participants, 9 of them agreed that they learned about what is fake news, and 8 participants felt that they know better about media literacy after the whole event, the whole program. Yeah. That's it. For the lesson learned, the team members also learn a lot along the way, I would say, from how the organizing activities to the knowledge about media literacy, as they also need to do a lot of discussion and thinking about the content of the game. As they conduct more research regarding the realm of fact-checking, they observe a growing severity in the issue of disinformation, especially with the emergence of new technologies like AI. So this advancement offer the potential for more efficient tools that empower individuals to swiftly to authenticate information, but also create a greater risk in our information world. Yeah. So this is what I got. And well, the team members develop good teamwork and communication skill along the way, and they learn to share resources and work in teams because there are actually others students are also joining the program, so they discuss in big group and then they share information and share their knowledge and thought about the whole program. The event also highlighted the importance of media ethics, with participants paying more attention to ethical and socially responsible media behavior. They recognize the impact of the media on society and actively advocates media responsibility. And through the talk and a series of activities that help the participants' ability to think critically about media information, enabling them to identify bias, manipulation, and information, so the participants can better understand about the media literacy. Yeah, so that is besides that, throughout the event, the participants also get the concept of basic knowledge of media literacy and disseminate the ideas to the peoples around them. Yeah, that's all from me from the pop-up media group. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Lisa. Now, I would like to invite our 4 judges to deliberate your marks in the judging Google form provided in advance. Please select the presentation following the presenter's details provided. So the presentation is pop-up media, and the presenter is Miss Liza Bong. Hi everyone, thank you for your patience. We are now waiting for one more judge to submit her marks. Okay. Moving on to our second presenter, who is from SMASDDI Irsyad in Indonesia. Their community project name is Truth Tracker Debts. Let's hear about this project from Miss Ayu Wandira. Miss Ayu, may I check if you are here with us? Can you please unmute?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kami dari DDI Al-Irsyad akan Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kami dari SMA DDI Al-Irsyad akan memaparkan proyek literasi media kami yang bernama Truk Tekerdex dengan saya Yuandira. Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tujuan dari permainan Truth Taker Dex ini adalah untuk meningkatkan kesadaran dan keterampilan literasi bagi para pemain. Di dalam permainan Truth Taker Dex ini memiliki 5 jenis kartu. Yang pertama, kartu media. Kartu media ini ada beberapa jenis media sosial, contohnya YouTube, podcast, dan lain sebagainya. Kedua, kartu hoax atau fakta. Kartu hoax atau fakta ini untuk menilai pernyataan setiap pemain, apakah itu hoax atau fakta. Kedua, kartu jenis terapan. Kartu jenis terapan ini adalah kartu yang ada beberapa aspek terapannya, seperti ekonomi, budaya, agama, dan lain sebagainya. Keempat, kartu keterampilan literasi. Kartu keterampilan literasi ini berfungsi untuk menguji pemahaman literasi para pemain. Dan yang terakhir, kartu poin. Kartu poin ini dikumpulkan para pemain sebagai penilaian di akhir permainan. Oke, selanjutnya saya akan menjelaskan cara bermain permainan Truth Taker Dex ini. Nah, pertama, setiap pemain akan dibagikan satu set kartu hoax dan fakta. Kedua, setiap pemain akan mendapatkan secara acak satu kartu media dan satu kartu jenis terapan. Ketiga, setiap pemain berhak menyembunyikan atau merahasiakan kartu terapannya. Keempat, kartu keterampilan literasi ditempatkan di tengah-tengah pemain. Kelima, pemain diberikan waktu yang disepakati untuk membuat 5 pernyataan atau informasi. Pernyataan atau informasi yang berkaitan dengan kombinasi kartu media dan kartu jenis terapan yang dimiliki. Keenam, secara bergiliran, setiap pemain membacakan satu pernyataan atau informasi. Pemain lain menilai kebenaran informasi tersebut dengan menaikkan kartu hoax atau fakta. Ketujuh, untuk kartu keterampilan literasi memiliki sistem giliran tersendiri. Kedelapan, setiap giliran pada kartu keterampilan literasi, pemain mengambil kartu ini dan menjawab pertanyaan pada kartu berdasarkan informasi dari pemain sebelumnya. Kesembilan, permainan dilanjutkan secara bergiliran sampai semua pernyataan dari setiap pemain telah dibacakan dan dinilai. Dan terakhir, pemain dengan jumlah poin tertinggi di akhir permainan dinyatakan sebagai pemenang. Untuk membuat permainan lebih seru, kami menambahkan 2 jenis kartu yang bernama plagiat dan buzzer yang berada pada jenis kartu terapan. Oke, selanjutnya aktivitas apa saja yang kami lakukan selama pembuatan proyek, yaitu pertama kami meriset tema dan materi. Kedua, kami juga mendesain kartu. Ketiga, kami melakukan pengembangan aturan. Keempat, kami merototype dan uji coba. Kelima, kami merevisi dan finalisa. Keenam, pembuatan materi pendukung. Ketujuh, workshop dan sosialisasi. Jumlah peserta atau penerima manfaat ada 30. Demografis dari peserta adalah seluruh siswa-siswi DDI Al-Irsyad serta beberapa guru dan mahasiswa Fakultas Kesehatan Universitas Muslim Indonesia. Tanggal pembuatan proyek kami tanggal 12 Desember 2023 hingga 16 Januari 2024. Lokasinya di SMAS DDI Al-Irsyad. Tanggal pelaksanaan proyek kami 18 Desember 2024. Lokasinya SMAS DDI Al-Irsyad. Oke, sekian dan terima kasih. Mohon maaf jika ada kekurangan. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih Miss Ayu. Okay. Now, I would like to call on our 4 judges to deliberate your marks. Okay, thank you, judges, for the marks given. Now, I would like to call upon our third presenter, who is from College Vocational Keningau in Malaysia. Their community project name is Clickbait, What Will Your Story Be? Let's hear about this project more from Miss Alicia Carmen Eric.
All right, share my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, but can you speak louder, please?
Can you hear my voice now?
Yeah, better.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Alicia, and I am the leader for the Clickbait project. My team consists of 2 people, which is Danish, our game mechanic and designer, and also Daniel, our production. We are from Keningau College Vocational, a vocational school with over 900 students from various programs and is situated 120 kilometers from Kota Kinabalu. So, what is clickbait? It is a game that indirectly teaches people to differentiate between the real news from the gossips. Not only that, it also builds skills for players to navigate the digital landscape. Why did we create clickbait? Our purpose in creating is to educate people through visual as it is easier to understand. With this, netizen gets to express themselves through their own creativity. Clickbait elements. So what makes it so interesting? The detailed design on the board, our cards, and our token is already as eye-catching as it is. But with the support of our app version of Clickbait, it opens more doors of opportunities to worldwide people from across the globe. The duration of this project was from last November till this date. We've studied various board games in order to make the perfect clickbait. We did a lot of planning and encountered a lot of obstacles throughout the development of clickbait. We had to design a couple of prototypes based on our research, and those prototypes were then refined to create the perfect outcome-based product. And next. We have impacted exactly 100 players from various backgrounds. As you can see in the visual statistic, half of our players are 17 years old, which is almost a balanced amount of gender as players. We do this to get a fair feedback from both gender and across ages. Next. So for expenses, more than half of the model was used to cover the board game material of our own product merchandise and our meals for every meeting from last November till January. So there were a lot of challenges we faced during the process of making the board game, as well as geographical distance, internet access, and also commitments. That was all overcome by using apps such as Google Spreadsheet to streamline our tasks and also collect data. For our budget problem, we tried to print our own board game material by ourselves and use free app builder to save up the cost. Lastly, thinking of the fun factor of our game and the visual artwork took us a long time to overcome because we had to balance out the elements we put in so that it won't be too complicated or too easy for the players. All right, for the outcome. So what have we achieved? There are three main things, which is the clickbait board itself with 30 rating tiles, 100 visual snapshots, 30 perks, 6 character token, and also rules of clickbait. As you can see, clickbait is fun for beginners and professionals. No matter how many times people play it, they won't get easily bored because of how captivating the visuals are, which gives more than 1,000 ways for people to create their own story. Second is the clickbait app. The clickbait app is to support the board game by telling players the story behind the visual. And last of all, we have impacted 100 students to play the board game, and they have learned about media literacy, not realizing that it is part of the media education. So these are the photos taken during our test phase for our final prototype. I'll give you a second to look at it. Next is feedback. As you can see from the slide, we have a lot of positive feedback from our players, but there is also constructive feedback, which we will take note for future improvements. Lesson learned. What we like about this project is that we are satisfied with our product design as it is by far the best board game to educate people about media education. So with the help of players and their positive feedback, we felt relief and supported. What can we improve? What we can improve is that we can add more authentic elements in the board game to build Sabahan identity so that people get to know more about Sabah through our game. Most of our visuals have been inspired by Sabah ethnicity. So what have we realized is that there are three things. Inspiration from board games is important to diversify our mindset. It is also it the second thing is the visual attract people more than words. And the third one is collaboration among team members and players is valuable. Sorry. So, for conclusion, to end my presentation, we are proud of Clickbait as it fulfills the concept of learning through play. We have survived challenges by adapting through advanced technology like Google Apps and AI. And last but not least, we strongly believe that Clickbait is easy to replicate to other team and situation, ensuring maximum impact towards media awareness in Malaysia and who knows, perhaps the whole world. That is all from us, Ponsico, and thank you.
Thank you, Alicia, Carmen, Eric. Now we'd like to call upon our judges to deliberate your marks. While we're waiting for the judges to deliberate your marks, Alicia, may I check where you share the link to your project in the chat box? So if any one of you are interested to know about Clickbait, feel free to visit the chat box and check out their app. Now, I would like to call upon our fourth presenter, who is from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Kidurong in Malaysia. Their community project name is Game Master. Let's hear about this project more from Mr. Elisha Varsel, anak Alex.
Am I audible? Oh, hold on. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Can you try to present your slide, please?
All right, hold on. I'll ask if they look at this. See. Is it clear?
Okay, yes, it's
Okay,
crystal
can
clear.
you
Whenever
give them a
you're
comment?
ready.
All right, give me a second. Okay, ready? In 1, 2, 3. Good morning, I bid to the judges. I, Elijah Varshel from the Game Master team, am going to report on the Project Pandai Media, sponsored by the US Embassy and Arus Academy, with the objective of educating students on media literacy. Our demography ranged from students aged 13 to 17. We've also included PPKI, or in other words, special needs student, parents and teachers, to increase and widen our demography. We have about 1.5K involvement, where the majority have participated in the pledge and officiating event, as well as the Follow Me competition. We spend the 500 grand provided on prizes such as hampers and coupons, as well as stationeries, food, and drinks. One of the major challenges we faced was the lack of time, where the game sessions can only be hosted in relief classes, which means it can only be hosted when there is a free slot. Not only that, we only had 2 weeks due to year-end holidays, where school activity clashes with our project. So the solution to this issue was we made a simplification of the full format of Follow Me card game, where for the first round, we removed the bidding cards and some of the more complex channel cards and added them as time went on. We also added a timer so that students think quickly and not waste time, as well as hosted the Pandai Media quiz during the holidays to involve both parents and students while there's a holiday. Second of all is the lack of interest because students misunderstand or have a hard time understanding the game. So the solution to this was that we hosted the game multiple times in the same class so that the students get used to it. We also added a unique round where we made the unethical media card needed in every round so that students have a feel of thrill and excitement in every single game. And lastly, we allowed teammates to assemble their own team so that there is natural chemistry among the players. So the outcomes achieved within the interclass Follow Me card game competition is that we had 200 plus participants. And second of all, we have special needs student game session where we have educated them regarding the importance of media literacy, where we've also involved them in this activity. The third one is a class game session. We have involved 200 plus participants from students aged 13 to 16. For the Pandai Media quiz, we've encouraged the students to bring their parents and involve them in the competition. And 70 out of 300 plus students / parents has achieved full marks. And lastly, 600 plus students, teachers, and staff have joined the pledge and officiating event. There were a lot of things we learned along the way. Even with all the glory, there were a lot of things we realized. The things that worked was we didn't expect to finish the card game competition earlier than the time allocated because there were so many disruptions along the way. So we had to be versatile when faced with these unexpected challenges. When we reflect back on our entire experience, we think about how much patience it needed because we had to keep explaining the game over and over to the new players. So we were feeling really frustrated and mentally drained. But thanks to the support from teachers and my own teammates, we were able to get through it. Next of all, I believe that we could have done a better job if we did a visual representation so that the students have an easier time digesting the information. And there's this insight that we've gotten is that the Follow Me card game and videos facilitated by Media for All is an effective method to teach media literacy. So we really appreciate the materials that are given to us by the organizers. And lastly, we thought about it together and we self-reflect on the entire project. We thought we were pretty unmotivated at first due to how exhausting it was. But thanks to each other's motivation and cheering each other up, we worked through it. So we've received positive feedbacks on our Padlet from students and teachers. Please, you are welcome to watch this little moment with us. Please play the video. thank you for joining us on our journey. I'm trying. So in conclusion, we've surpassed our original milestone by a large margin. And our original goal was to have at least 1,000 participants, but we've reached 1,579 participants overall. Not only that, students and teachers and parents have deepened their knowledge on media literacy. So overall, the project was a success. Most importantly, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the US Embassy, Kuala Lumpur, and Arus Academy for sponsoring and giving us the chance to join this competition. I would also love to thank my school, SMK Kidurong, PIBG, and KBAT Kids for providing us with the facilities needed to get through this project smoothly. Not only that, I would also love to thank my teammates. And lastly, our teacher, advisor, Cikgu Madeline. Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia Varsa and Alex, for the presentation. Now I would like to call upon our 4 judges to deliberate your marks. Thank you, judges, for delivering your marks. Now, I would like to call upon our 5th presenter, who is from Alauddin Makassar State Islamic University in Indonesia. Their community project name is Tentang Tubuhmu. Let's hear about this project more from Miss Andi Indah Fadilah Ramadhani. Miss Andi, may I check if you're here with us?
Hello everyone. Lihatlah 2 remaja ini. Banyak dari mereka. Mohon maaf sebelumnya. Lihatlah 2 remaja ini. Banyak dari mereka yang percaya terkait hoax. Mereka mudah mendapatkan berita hoax kesehatan dan mereka bingung membedakan mana informasi yang benar dan mana informasi yang salah.
Hi, Miss Handi, are you still presenting? Sorry, Indah.
Mohon maaf sebelumnya. Gak mau? Oke. Menurut Ministry of Communication, in informatik terdapat konten hoax sebanyak 11.759 dan diantaranya hoax kesehatan sebanyak 2.293. Adapun dampak tersebarnya hoax dapat memperburuk kesehatan dan kurangnya percaya terhadap pelayanan kesehatan. Oleh karena itu, saya Andi Indah Fadila Ramadhani mewakili tim dalam memaparkan proyek Kartu Tentang Tubuhmu. Dengan Kartu Tentang Tubuhmu, kami mengedukasi masyarakat, terutama kalangan muda, untuk membahas isu hoax. Kartu ini dapat dimainkan mulai dari usia 13 tahun ke atas karena mudah dipahami. Selain membahas hoax, kami juga membahas terkait kebiasaan buruk berdasarkan fakta. Contohnya adalah terpaparnya polusi udara dapat menyerang paru-paru. Kartu ini dapat dimainkan mulai dari dengan Kartu Tentang Tubuhmu dapat meningkatkan pengetahuan terkait hoax kesehatan, kebiasaan buruk, dan pengaruh lingkungan terhadap kesehatan tubuh. Adapun dalam pelaksanaan kami, terdapat 8 aktivitas yang kami lakukan dalam kegiatan ini. Kami bekerja sama dengan Nursing Department dan Sehat Itu Keren. Kami memulai proyek ini dengan melakukan riset dan juga berkonsultasi dengan dosen-dosen dari Nursing Department. Selain memberikan support, Nursing Department juga memberikan dana tambahan sebanyak Rp184 Malaysia. Setelah riset, kami mendesain kartu permainan dan membuat prototipenya. Sambil proses tersebut berjalan, kami berkomunikasi dengan sekolah. Awalnya kami mendapat tantangan karena bertepatan dengan jadwal ujian dan juga libur sekolah. Tapi akhirnya kami mendapatkan jadwal pelaksanaan pada 12 Januari 2024. Setelah phishing, kami mengimplementasikan dengan 2 agenda. Yang pertama yaitu training of trainer yang diharapkan dapat menjadi fasilitator kepada peserta. Selanjutnya kedua adalah school education program yang dilaksanakan pada 32 siswa yang merupakan tim PMR sekolah. Anggota PMR ini nantinya akan menjadi agen kesehatan yang akan meneruskan pengetahuan ini kepada teman-temannya. Terdapat 3 tantangan dalam pelaksanaan kegiatan kami. Selain waktu dan cuaca, kami juga mendapatkan tantangan karena dosen pembimbing kami mendapatkan beasiswa pelatihan di luar provinsi. Maka dari itu, kami mengomunikasikan dengan Nursing Department sehingga diberikan pembimbing tambahan untuk menjadi pembimbing yang mampu mendampingi secara langsung. Terdapat 4 hasil dari kegiatan ini. Yang pertama, menghasilkan 1 kartu tentang tubuhmu. Kedua, terlaksana 1 sesi training of trainer kepada 12 mahasiswi nursing departemen. Dengan peningkatan pengetahuan, skill menjadi fasilitator pada siswa. Yang ketiga, terlaksana program edukasi kesehatan di 1 sekolah yang dapat meningkatkan pengetahuan hoax, kebiasaan, dan pengaruh lingkungan kepada tubuh. Hasil evaluasi kami menunjukkan peningkatan pengetahuan dari nilai rata-rata 6,8 menjadi nilai rata-rata postes 9 dari 10. Evaluasi kedua, sekitar 90% siswa merasa puas dan mengalami peningkatan pengetahuan terhadap hoax. Keempat, yaitu terbentuknya agen-agen kesehatan. Mereka akan menjadi edukator kepada teman sebayanya. Setelah melakukan kegiatan ini, mereka senang dengan permainan ini. Bahkan ada yang sudah siap untuk membeli kartu ini. Ada juga yang berkata jika bermain kartu ini, guru mereka tidak akan marah. Tim kami juga banyak belajar dari kegiatan ini. Kami mendapatkan pengetahuan dan soft skill baru yang berguna bagi kami.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, saya Muhammad Ali Hakim, siswa kelas 10 Mandiri Jadwal. Perkenalkan, saya Nata Isa, siswa kelas 11 siswi Mandiri Jadwal. Setelah mengikuti program, saya merasa semakin paham tentang penyakit-penyakit dan organ-organ apa saja yang ada dalam tubuh kita dan kegiatan apa yang bermanfaat dan kurang bermanfaat. Kegiatan ini sangatlah seru, bukan hanya seru, namun juga memberikan kita banyak-banyak informasi terkait kelas seputar kesehatan dengan cara yang menyenangkan menggunakan kartu. Ini bagaimana arti daripada kesehatan dan juga membangun kebersamaan dalam kegiatan ini. Dan menurut saya kartu itu sangat-sangatlah menarik dan beberapa teman-teman saya juga ikut ingin membeli kartu tersebut.
Hi, Indah. Thank you for the presentation, but I have to stop you right now because your 7 minutes has been override. Thank you so much again for the presentation, Indah. Now I would like to call upon our judges to deliberate your marks. Thank you, judges, for sending in your marks. Now I would like to call upon our sixth presenter, who is from Institute Pendidikan Guru Campus Darul Aman in Malaysia. Their community project name is Program Jelajah Modul Bijak Informasi. Let's hear about this project more from Ms. Nur Amrina Husna binti Emram.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and very good morning to everyone here. I am Amrina Husna, the presenter from my group. We are from IPJM Campus Darul Aman, Kedah, Malaysia. Today, I will present our project about the Information Voice Module Exploration Program, or in Malay, we call Program Jelajah Modul Bijak Informasi. As an introduction, we organized Projek Pandai Media program at Pusat Ekonomi Digital PD located in Baling, Kedah. We had 2 sessions, which were a lecture on media literacy and a group activity session called the Gallery Walk, as you can see at the picture. Okay, next, the participant consists of village youths, involve 18 youths, aged between 16 years old to 24 years old, impacted by 8 boys and 10 girls. The program was held on 12 January 2024 from 2:30 p.m. until 5 p.m. Now, this slide shows the pictures of our activities during the program. Firstly, we do the registration. Then we also did a pre and post test survey to know their knowledge about media literacy. We also share about the enhancement of media, which is traditional and latest media. At the first lot, we will handle the talk session about the media literacy landscape in Malaysia. We also taught our participants in hand-on mode about how to check information by using reverse image technique. Then, in the second slot, we will handle module exploration that we create on our own that focus on current issues. In this slot, they also need to discuss their article before gallery walk activity starts, which will they need to present and answer the question using media literacy skill based on the current issue given. After the activity, participant must write feedback and reflection on sticky notes on the parking lot board. We also did a prize giving ceremony to participant and PEDIS management. If you want to know more, you can click the link given or scan the QR code given to watch the video. As shown at the screen, for budget, we spent RM461.60, which is RM120 for lunch, RM120 for dinner, RM100 for goodies, RM50 for car petrol oil, RM9.40 for toll payment, and the last one, RM62.20 for printing materials. We use the RM500 provided by the organizer wisely. Alright, the main challenge we faced was to get participants and being unable to invite a speaker from Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission, that's MCMC. However, we successfully resolved the issue with assistance from Pusat Ekonomi Digital Management in participant recruitment. PEDI is an organization under MCMC. For the speaker issue, we resolved it by selecting one of our members to be a speaker, aided by our lecturer in preparing slides related to media literacy. The outcome of our program ran very smoothly. The participants showed high levels of cooperation and commitment. Additionally, they gained a deeper understanding of media usage and new applications such as Microsoft Bing and Google Lens. The milestone achievement during the program include successfully enhancing the knowledge of youths in the village regarding evolving media literacy. We also gathered data using pre and post test surveys, along with reflections from participants about the media literacy activity. As shown at the screen now, as overall, our program success, the participants provided positive feedback and evaluations for the program. For more details, you can click the link or scan the QR code given to watch the feedbacks video from some participants. From the survey, at the beginning, they didn't know or heard about media literacy. Then, through the activities we conduct, their understanding about media literacy significantly expanded. As for lesson learned, overall our participants had learned something new about media literacy and technology from our program. We also share additional information and interesting facts to enhance their existing knowledge about media. New insight gained through the executed media program may include skills in media program management, audience interaction, knowledge of media literacy and technology, and also enhanced communication skill. Our personal reflection through this program, we realized the crucial role of the media in conveying information and shaping community understanding. We enjoyed sharing our knowledge about the media with the youth in the village. We are also pleased to note that the objective of this program have been successfully achieved through the collaboration of the group and the active participation of the participants, making the program a success. Alright, lastly, in conclusion, the excitement and challenge we face added depth to our experience, leaving us with valuable lessons for future endeavors. Overall, the program was a success, contributing to enhanced media literacy and meaningful connection with the audience. Last but not least, we express our gratitude to Arus Academy, US Embassy, our lecturer Puan Roidah, and Pusat Ekonomi Digital Pedi Baling for providing us the opportunity to conduct this program. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nur Amrina. Now I'd like to call upon our 4 judges to deliberate your marks. While we're waiting, one of the team members have shared their module Bijak Informasi link to their material module. Feel free to visit the chat box to check out their module and as well as watch their video program. Thank you, judges, for sending in your marks. Now I'd like to call upon our 7th presenter, who is from Sekolah Menengah Pertama 6 Mataram in Indonesia. Their community project name is Pina Truth Guidance website. Let's hear about this project more from Mr. Ramdano Rizky Raditya.
Halo, apakah suara saya sudah terdengar?
Ya, kami boleh dengar. Silakan.
Selamat pagi, perkenalkan nama saya Ramdan Rizky Raditya. Saya adalah perwakilan dari tim proyek SMP Negeri 6 Mataram asal Indonesia dan saya akan mempresentasikan proyek kami yaitu pengembangan website Spena Truth Guidance sebagai solusi penanganan hoax. Proyek pengembangan website Spena Truth Guidance atau STG memiliki tujuan untuk mengedukasi masyarakat atau khalayak umum mengenai konten hoax. Website ini kami rancang untuk meningkatkan kemampuan media informasi penggunanya dengan menyediakan fitur-fitur yang menarik. Detail-detail dari proyek yang kami lakukan ialah jumlah peserta yang mendapat manfaat dari proyek ini ada 200 orang. Namun tidak menutup kemungkinan bahwa angka yang 200 ini akan tetap bertambah jumlahnya. Lalu pesertanya terutama berasal dari sekolah kami sendiri, yaitu SMP Negeri 6 Mataram. Pengembangan website ini kami lakukan selama kurang lebih 1 bulan lamanya. Setelah website kami telah jadi, kami melakukan uji coba terhadap beberapa siswa. Kemudian diikuti dengan sosialisasi website secara tatap muka dan juga sosialisasi secara online. Dan berikut adalah dokumentasi kegiatan kami atau perjalanan kami saat mengembangkan website STG. Di sini pertama, kami meminta izin kepada kepala sekolah kami, kemudian langsung mengerjakan atau mengembangkan website STG. Dan berikut adalah penampilan dari website kami. Di sini ada video dan juga simulasi untuk melatih pengunjung. Dan sini saat kami melakukan uji coba terhadap beberapa siswa, lalu diikuti dengan sosialisasi resmi yang dihadiri oleh beberapa guru dan juga beberapa siswa. Dan yang terakhir, yaitu membuat final report atau dan berikut adalah laporan keuangan yang tim kami keluarkan. Di sini kami membeli hanya 3 item, yaitu hosting untuk website, snack konsumsi untuk uji coba dan sosialisasi, dan yang terakhir jaringan internet. Dalam mengembangkan website ini, kami menghadapi beberapa tantangan, seperti keterlambatan uang hibah yang masuk ke dalam rekening. Kami menyelesaikannya dengan membuat desain website terlebih dahulu menggunakan localhost. Kemudian terdapat beberapa bug selama pemrograman. Kami mengatasinya dengan mendiskusi dengan guru pembimbing dan juga meminta saran dari beberapa ahli. Kemudian, untuk mengatasi kurangnya minat masyarakat Indonesia, khususnya teman-teman dari sekolah kami mengatasinya dengan sosialisasi website STG secara online dan offline, juga menambahkan fitur-fitur menarik pada website. Keterbatasan waktu dalam menyelesaikan proyek, kami mengatasinya dengan membagi tugas kepada setiap anggota tim dan terus berdiskusi dan juga mengevaluasi hasil kerja masing-masing. Hasil atau produk yang tim kami hasilkan yaitu sebuah website edukasi yang memiliki 2 versi berbeda. Yang pertama dengan versi berbahasa Inggris dan yang kedua dengan versi berbahasa Indonesia. Berdasarkan hasil observasi kami, 90% responden yang mengunjungi website STG atau website kami merasa terbantu untuk meningkatkan kewaspadaan mereka terhadap konten hoax. Website STG juga telah berhasil mengedukasi guru-guru dan siswa-siswa di sekolah kami dan juga dapat menjangkau banyak pengunjung dari sekolah-sekolah lain. Kami juga mendapat beberapa masukan terhadap website yang kami kembangkan. Mereka menyebutkan bahwa website ini sangat bermanfaat bagi semua orang, apalagi jika website ini dapat dikunjungi dari berbagai negara. Mereka juga menyebutkan bahwa mereka bangga dengan tim kami, karena tidak semua siswa seusia kami dapat membuat website seperti ini. Dari pengembangan proyek kami mendapat beberapa pelajaran yang dapat diambil. Proyek ini memberi kami pengalaman yang sangat berharga dan juga yang penting, seperti cara membuat website, cara mengedit video, dan juga cara membuat simulasi. Proyek ini juga mengajarkan kami tentang betapa pentingnya kerjasama dalam tim. Tanpa adanya kerjasama dalam tim, kita tidak akan mendapatkan tujuan kita bersama secara sempurna. Kemudian kesimpulan yang dapat saya ambil dari proyek ini, website STG sudah berhasil mendapat banyak respon positif dari penggunanya. Kemudian realisasi proyek ini dapat memberikan banyak pelajaran berharga untuk tim kami dan juga orang-orang di sekitar kami. Pengembangan website ini adalah langkah awal kami dalam berkontribusi terhadap peningkatan kemampuan literasi media informasi dalam masyarakat. Saya juga ingin mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Arus Academy dan juga US Embassy yang telah mengadakan lomba hibah ini, dan juga saya ingin berterima kasih kepada sekolah saya sendiri, SMP Negeri 6 Mataram, yang sudah mendukung proyek kami dari awal hingga akhir. Sekian yang dapat saya sampaikan. Terima kasih dan selamat pagi.
Thank you, Radit, for the presentation. Now I would like to invite our 4 judges to deliver your marks. While we're waiting for the marks comes in, so Radit has shared the website to their project. So I'm going to share it with everyone here in the chat box. There you go. Okay. Thank you, judges, for delivering your marks. Now I would like to call upon our 8th presenter, who is from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Sri Ampang in Malaysia. Their community project name is Mediawan. Let's hear about this project from Miss Samira binti Safnazi.
Hi everyone.
Hi,
Can you hear my voice?
can you hear my voice?
Yes, we can.
Wait. Okay. Silap tekan. Sorry. Tak should say. Okay.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. My name is Samira. I'm from Program Pendidikan Khas Integrasi SMK Seriampang. It's literally translate as Integrated Special Education Program. Our team Media One is consists of 3 members. I'm autistic and Shiraz is both autistic and ADHD, which is attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Our project is awareness program to promote media literacy for special education students. We want to make sure media literacy program is available for everyone, including special education students. Since me and my friends are using social media daily, we wonder whether they're aware, whether the information and news they are seeing are true and how can they check their sources. The main activity to our program was presentation slide on our media literacy and fake news, followed by 2 activities, which is online quiz, semak atau seba, check, which is check or share, and word search game. The session has two-way communication between me and the participants. Our participants were my classmates, 59 pupils and from Integrated Special Education Program, and also our teachers. My friends are between 30 to 90 years old. Some of them are high function and some are low function. This is referring to their abilities to process information and responding to it. We ran our program on 19 January 2024 from 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. As you can see in the picture, we have prepared word search online games involving the keywords from our session for beginners level activity. Our quiz semak atau seba, which is check or share, is for intermediate level. Initially, we will plan to play follow me game card for the advanced levels. Here is the examples of our activity. And this is our budget breakdown. We brought badges for everyone and that is total is RM70. We have 2 banners costing us 36 ringgit. For the game tokens, we spend 100 and we spend 30 ringgit for the token for schools, but we haven't give the tokens yet to school administrator. Our banner design and our badge. Challenge phase. As for challenges phase, we need to get addition letter for Arus saying that we actually won the microgram. We also try to keep our session meaningful and short because some of our friends might get uncomfortable. We also need to consider suitable activities to cater for our friends' different abilities. We also want to play Follow Me, which is require a longer session to explain and demo. Overall, the challenges that we face made us rethink our activities and we are thankful that we managed to pull it through. Yes.
Next one. Sorry. Kejap, just read lah.
Yeah.
Just read.
For our outcome, when we asked our friends about the types of media, especially digital media, 50% of them knew all the apps and are using them. They are also aware of scammers and cyberbullies. However, many not knows about how to check out the source of the news, nor they are aware that they can be charged by law for spreading fake news. We also talk about being careful on sharing private information or pictures to strangers online. 14 people managed to answer correctly, semak atau seba, check or share quiz, which means they do understand and aware whether certain information can be shared or not. These are the feedbacks from our teachers and parents. We also share our slides to the parents' WhatsApp group, as we mentioned through website for them to check the reliability of the news online. We share 3 links in where people can verify the news they read online, but there are more. Lesson learned. Overall, we are worried about program whether it will make an impact or not to our friends. But as we presented, we felt that yes, this might work, and the response when we did the activity is great. What went well is how our friends actively responding when I presented and how they actively want to answer questions to win tokens. I saw a couple of them taking notes, which made me feel that someone actually care about our program. New insight gain, we just realized that creating awareness can be simple and meaningful. We were worried that if we are not Bali, no one is interested in our sharings. We also realized that simple slides and games could work magic too, with the right audience. Our personal reflection, we were worried at first, but as we go, we feel relief. Our advisor was invigilated exam and we were thinking about pulling out. We made some change and somehow we made it. Conclusion, teenagers, either normal or with disabilities, need to be armed with media literacy as they were exposed to media daily. By providing them the knowledge and create some awareness, highlight what is okay and what is not, may help them to be better media consumer and not easily accept and consume whatever news they read, see or watch. We would like to thank Arus Academy, US Embassy, Malaysia and all their partners for the opportunity to be part of this movement. Their invaluable support through this mini grant program will enlighten more students and their community in becoming better media consumer and reducing spreading fake news, misleading information. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Now I would like to call upon our judges to deliver your marks. Thank you, judges, for sharing your marks. Now I'd like to call upon our ninth presenter, who's also from New Era University College. We call again Miss Liza to present on behalf of her student for the project What the Fact.
Hi everyone, it's me, Lisa again. Can you see my slide?
Yes, we can.
Yes, okay. Thank you. And this project is from my another group of students. So they are also sitting for an exam now, so I will present on their behalf. Well, the name of the project is called What the Fact. And the group members included Tan Kaka, Yip Chen Pang, and Wong Wei Chen. So the group is also talking about fact checking, and they find that young people struggle with accessing information on the internet, lacking the skill to distinguish and filter content. So they are easily influenced by online information, impacting their judgment. So there were basically two parts of the project. The first part was an 1 hour talk, and the second part were two different games. For the 1 hour talk, they managed to engage a lecturer from New Era University College, Ms. Tong Wan Qing, to talk about media literacy and fact checking. And for the game one, true or false, the participants were divided into two groups, and they will need to discuss and do some research with the information provided. And for the game two, debate frenzy, each group will pick a side and debate on a certain topic. So here's the project details. There were 40 participants in the talk by lecturer Ms. Tung, and there were 10 participants joined the activities later. The participants aged between 19 to 21 years old. And then the poster shown is about the talk on the 9th of January by the lecturers. They are actually, they also prepare a brochure and GAMS PPT. So these are the photos regarding the photos during the talk and the activities. The photo in the upper right is about the talk, and then the rest of the photos during the activities. So they were discussing, this one is about the game number one, and then this one, explaining the rules of the game to the participants. Okay, regarding the expenses, they gave 100 ringgit to the speaker of the talk as a small token. They also prepare cash prizes for the participants, and they also print some materials regarding fact checking for the participants, and there are a small balance left. So yeah. So for the challenges first, the group actually targets secondary school for the project, but because it was a school holiday and SPM exam ongoing, they had approached two schools but didn't manage to get any response. And due to numerous assignments as they were entering study week, so they have to keep the event schedule tight. And as the preparation and publicity period for the event were quite short, so they were also quite worried that they might not get enough of participants. And also the team members had some different views. And then at the beginning, which they were they were trying hard to get the consensus because different members have different ideas how to conduct the events. Anyway, they overcome all the challenges and made the event a success. For what they have achieved despite all the challenges, they managed to organize the event smoothly. For instance, they managed to create promotional posters and brochures on detecting fake news in just one day. Yeah, they worked from the morning until late night, I remember. And then besides that, the number of participants also exceed their expectation. While they anticipate around 50 attendees initially, but the talk drew in around 40 participants. In the end, the paramount of foremost achievement for them lies in the information provided by the participants. So following the conclusion of the event, the participants have expressed that the activities held significance for them and they acquire valuable insight into the media literacy. The team members are actually quite happy after holding the event. And also they, smooth. Okay, So for the feedback, from the feedback form they received, as you can see from the left bottom part, the cash reward are the most appealing to the students, which are more than 60% are happy with the games. And according to the participants, they think that to be media literate, one should be able to distinguish between fake news, know about fact checking, and to access to the right sources. Yeah, this is from the feedback form they received after the event. So for the lesson learned, sorry, this is a bit noisy from my part here. For the lesson learned part, it is more about on the organizing activities. Some parts went well, while some might need improvement in future, such as the 1 hour talk is a bit too long. And then the location for holding the event is not so stable because it's at a computer room. But the game definitely received good response from the participants. So as conclusion, the student learns about cooperations, how to host the event and work under time pressure. And of course, they also would like to thank the funder and the organizer for supporting them with the grant. And the event definitely benefits the participants. Well, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for presenting. Now, I welcome our judges to deliver your marks. Thank you, judges, for sending in your marks. Now, I would like to call upon our last presenter of today, who is from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Sanzat in Malaysia. Their community project name is BNW Board Game. Let's hear about this project more from Mr. Wan Rafiq bin Wan Muhammad Zaini. May I check if Wan Rafiq is here? Can you unmute, please?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, ready? Assalamualaikum and good morning. I'm Wan Rafiq representing SMK Sanjak. Today, I'll be presenting our project BNW board game. Let's get into it. So, our project draws inspiration from the renowned game Monopoly. But instead of paying taxes and buying land, it's to navigate the complexities of misinformation and online scams through the medium of an interactive board game. The allocation of a budget amounting to 500 ringgit is methodically disbursed across pivotal components encompassing research, content development, graphic design, playtesting, documentation, and the production of instruction materials. Moving on, in our pursuit of inclusivity, we engage a diverse demographic. Secondary students aged 14 to 16, representing various socio-economic backgrounds within our community. The initiative unfolded on January 4th at Access Center in SMK Sanjek from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Commencing with informative talks and promotional activities at 8 a.m., the interactive gaming session, the crux of our endeavor, commenced at 11 a.m., providing a dynamic platform for learning and discussion. Prizes were distributed at 12:30 p.m., adding a competitive and a rewarding element to the event. Next, breaking down our 500 ringgit budget, as you can see from the pie chart, we allocated funds for materials, playtesting, documentation, launch and distribution, training and workshops, and a contingency fund. Active management, negotiations, and in-kind contributions maximized our impact of the budget. Afterwards, in the pursuit of our objectives, we encountered challenges that demanded strategic mitigation. Balancing educational content with game enjoyment necessitated a collaborative effort between content development and game design teams. Additionally, since the project was going on during the holidays, the constraint of limited time for playtesting required a targeted and efficient approach to garner valuable insights from diverse participant groups. Consequently, our concerted efforts have yielded impactful outcomes. Participants have exhibited a heightened understanding of the consequences of misinformation and online scams. The board game scenarios have empowered participants to make informed decisions, fostering critical thinking skills. Our project has contributed to the community empowerment and the establishment of open dialogue about digital ethics. In feedback, 80% of the participants found the game interesting, expressing strong engagement. They not only found it fun, but also learned valuable online etiquette, feeling equipped to apply the information in real-life scenarios. Our journey emphasized the role of creativity in education, the power of gamification for learning, design consideration for diverse demographics, adaptability, and the importance of community engagement. The project's innovative impact is evident, successfully adapting traditional methods for diverse communities. Gratitude goes to the participants, educators, and community members for their active involvement. It underscores the power of community-driven initiatives and paves the way for a more informed and resilient society. In conclusion, our board game creation project isn't just a concluded chapter, people. It's a story shaping a brighter and more informed future. Before I show you the video of the actual day of the program, this is the board, and here are some cards. Here are some cards used when playing the game. For example, the weak virus, the target virus, the strong virus, the add virus, and the hack card. These cards show off the negative sides of spreading viruses and what it can do to yourself and others. Now, let's watch the video of how our program was carried out. Thank you all for your unwavering support and commitment to building a safer and more responsible digital community. I hope you have a wonderful day. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Wan Rafiq, for your presentation. Now I'd like to invite four of our judges to get into a breakout room with me. We will compile all the marks for all the 10 judges, and we will deliberate the final decision making.
Hi everyone. Hello to everyone. I'm Pavi from Arus Academy. So while we wait for the judges, I will be playing some videos to all of you. I'll be sharing some videos made by some of our talented students. So before I show the video, I want to give a little bit of information, a background info, what the videos are about. So just like Projek Pandai Media, we also have other projects going on under Media Education for All, and one of it is Identific Roadshow. One of our US Embassy staff have mentioned earlier about Identific Roadshow. There are a lot of programs going on under Identific Roadshow, such as boot camps and also workshops. And the bootcamp is created for students, SMK students, secondary students, and also tertiary level students. And they have come up with so many amazing videos. The videos are actually joined for competition, and we have selected the best among the best video from 5 different states. And these videos are related to how we find out misinformation, disinformation, how do we fact check a piece of information, and then what do you do with that? Do you tell the community how to do it from then? So these are amazing videos that I'm about to show you. Please do enjoy with us, and what you can do is you can chat with us and tell us which one do you like the most. Okay, let's watch. So these are created by students.
Ya, betul. Baru-baru ini telah keluar satu isu cat perkhidmatan klinik kesihatan akan menaikkan harga yang dikongsikan oleh seorang warga awam melalui media WhatsApp. Adakah ianya betul ataupun sengaja dikeluarkan untuk mengelirukan masyarakat? Memandangkan isu tersebut semakin hangat dibicarakan dalam media semasa, saya pun berinisiatif untuk mencuba menyemak maklumat tersebut daripada beberapa laman sesama yang berbeza, contohnya website teman. Dan apa yang telah saya dapati bahawa maklumat tersebut adalah palsu. UKM pun telah menafikan tentang perkara itu dalam laman Twitter peribadinya, iaitu Jabatan Komunikasi Komuniti. Maklumat yang telah tersebar juga tidak mempunyai satu sumber yang boleh dipercayai dan kelihatan seperti dibuat-buat. Dengan semua bukti yang saya ada, saya sahkan bahawa maklumat ini adalah palsu. Sebelum kita menyebarkan sesuatu, alangkah baiknya kita untuk pasti terlebih dahulu sumber ini dari mana asalnya, sama ada ianya benar ataupun palsu. Jadikan platform mycheck.my sebagai platform untuk mengenali kesahihan berita tersebut. Kita juga boleh mengamalkan prinsip should. Apa itu should? S. Lihat apa yang telah dilakukan. You understand, fahami. Lepas yang tentukan sama ada maklumat tersebut munasabah ataupun tidak. A. Research. Membuat pencarian yang mendalam tentang maklumat tersebut. Dan E. Semula berita yang sama daripada pakai nama sesama yang berbeza untuk mendapatkan kepastian sama ada maklumat tersebut benar ataupun palsu. Semak kebenaran sebelum kongsi. Tak pasti, jangan kongsi.
So a little bit of brief information. This is a video created by students from Pulau Pinang, Penang state in Malaysia. So this is one of the first ever boot camps that we have done, which was on last year, October. And so this is our first winners video. It's very cool, right? As you can see that
They are very creative in creating the video. Now let's move on to the next video.
F1 nak share? Stop. Kau nak apa? Virus je. Tak, tu tak penting. Tapi yang penting sekarang ni, adakah anda pasti maklumat ini sahih? Tak. Habis tu macam mana? Tertusahkan je. Pertama, kita lakukan pembacaan lettered. Type secret bracelet in Google dan anda tahu beberapa pautan yang berkaitan dengan secret bracelet. Contohnya, jom kita tengok video ni. Next, dengan kaedah pemerhatian kritikal, kita dapat lihat beberapa kecacatan yang meragukan kesahihan produk ini. Selain itu, video ini berumur 9 tahun dan jika kita pergi ke YouTube channel ini, video terakhir yang dibuat naik adalah 7 tahun yang lalu. Dan sebenarnya di channel yang sama terdapat video prototype sebenar bagi produk ini. Nak tengok? Nak. Alamak, terkurang tak ni? Aduh, kena tipu. Masa ini mesti maklumat salah kan? Tapi apa maksud maklumat salah? Maksudnya maklumat yang dipaparkan tadi mengenai kesilapan yang tidak disengajakan. Contohnya produk konsep yang dianggap sebagai produk real. Bagus. Ya, yes. Sedap, sedih dan siput. Supaya kecelakaan lakukan dapat kita. Ingat, tak pasti, jangan emosi. Sedih sebelum sepak. Sekian. Yo, phone hologram. Nak share? Stop.
Okay, so that was the video created by students from Kuala Lumpur. We felt like it was very creative. So just imagine when we go to a state, there will be around 100 of students that join this 2 days Media for Good boot camp. And among these 100 students, which means like 3 to 4 students per group, there are so many videos that have been submitted to us. And it's very hard for us to choose one particular winner, but these are the videos that actually stand out where they show us how to fact check a piece of information, whatever you get from the media. And then at the same time, it has to be creative. So like the video just now is really creative, and that's why it was the winner for the Kuala Lumpur. So now let's watch the next one. So this is from Kelantan, another state from Malaysia.
Nanti malam, nanti mandi. Boleh mandi malam. Kenapa? Malam, orang itu cakap, kalau mandi malam nanti perempuan baik. Ya. Bila tahu? Mandi waktu mana? Boleh menyebabkan baru berair. Ini juga pandangan daripada Dr. Amaina bahawa mandi malam tiada kaitan dengan masalah baru-baru berair. Sebenarnya mandi malam ni baik untuk menjaga kesihatan tubuh badan kita daripada jangkitan betul. Oh, ini semua tu kita sudah. Okey. Mandi malam sebenarnya baik je untuk kita diamalkan. Tapi orang-orang tu pada zaman dahulu yang diorang cakap yang tak baik semua tu selingkuh sebagai mata. Jadinya kalau nak mandi tu bagus sekali okey saja asalkan dapat menjaga kesehatan diri kita. Saja daripada kami. Bye.
So this video talks about meat and how a lot of us, not just us, especially elderly people, they believe in a lot of meat. And sometimes meat, when you listen, it's nice to hear, but how true is it? So this video, the students have debunked this information, like taking shower at late night. You cannot just trust it blindly, right? You have to do a fact check. You have to go through an investigation process to see whether or not the information is right or not. Now, let's move on to the next one. But at the same time, you guys can do reply in the chat saying which video that you like the most. Let's see whether is it correct with us or not.
Weh, jangan makan. Ada DNA babi. Beri haram ada DNA babi. Pernah tak kita terbaca artikel ni ataupun ni? Disebabkan berita-berita tadi, ada yang kata Cadbury itu haram, tak boleh makan. Tapi betul ke? Jom sama-sama kita cek. Okey, mula-mula kita buka aplikasi Smart Halal. Kemudian kita buat carian. Sebagai contoh, Cadbury. Bila kita dah cari, dia akan keluar produk-produk yang berkaitan dengan Cadbury. Bila kita dah dapat, dia akan tulis produk Cadbury dan nombor pendaftaran Cadbury. Mudah kan? Aplikasi Smart Halal ni boleh dipercayai ke tidak? Tengok apa kata Mufti. Jelaslah bahawa Cadbury boleh dimakan dan berita-berita yang mengatakan Cadbury adalah tidak halal adalah berita yang salah. Kesimpulannya, bukan sahaja coklat Cadbury, makanan-makanan lain pun jangan kita sebar maklumat yang tak betul. Ingat, tak pasti, jangan kongsi. Ingat kaji. K, kenal pasti. A, akses aplikasi. J, jangan sebar maklumat salah. Dan I, ingat sebelum sebar. Sekian, itu sahaja dari saya. Assalamualaikum.
So that was the video created by IPG students from Kedah State in Malaysia. So before I move on, I saw some of the teachers and students replied in the chat about how you also believe this myth when you were younger. Well, maybe after watching this video, you know not to believe it anymore. And next time, if someone told you any other myth, maybe you can fact check first before you actually believe that information. Now, about this Cadbury, we saw this news not too recent ago, but about how it's not halal, it contained pork. And now after watching this, you know, like after this, I can eat it peacefully without believing all this misinformation. So just like this, there are many other information out there. We don't know the purpose of people spreading all this, like why are they doing it? But before you believe it, it's good for you to like double check, triple check at sources that are legit, sources that you know are trusted, before you make up your mind and before you share it with others, so that at the same time you're helping others. Now let's watch the last video, the last state that we went, which is from Sarawak. So we just went to Sarawak recently, and next one we'll be going for Kuching, and this is the winner video from Sarawak.
Okey, jadi kenapa? Tadi saya ada baca dekat sekolah web, sedang COVID-19 dia cakap di sini ada batuk dan demam. Tapi saya batuk ringan je. Bisa. Sini kita dapat laman webnya. Dapat dari kawan kami share, tapi kami tahu tak. Boleh sih kita share kan?
Korang rasa maklumat mereka share tu sahih ke tidak? Nak dapat maklumat yang lebih sahih, jom ikut saya. Okey, baik, kita lihat macam mana cara. Cara pertama untuk mendapatkan maklumat yang sahih adalah dengan pergi ke laman sesawang yang betul. Seperti contoh, saya ingin mencari maklumat tentang simptom COVID-19. Seharusnya saya pergi ke laman web KKM Di dalam web ini, tidak dikatakan bahwa batuk ringan saja dapat menentukan seorang itu mempunyai penyakit COVID. Jadi, maklumat yang kita dengarkan tadi adalah salah. Jika anda masih tidak puas hati atau masih ragu-ragu dengan maklumat tersebut, anda boleh cari lagi. Jadi, inilah cara untuk mendapatkan maklumat yang sahih. Ini mengesahkan bahwa maklumat tersebut adalah salah. Tak pasti jangan.
What the facts, share the facts.
So these are all the videos that have been announced as the winner for the Media for Good Camp bootcamp. I'm sure that all of you enjoyed watching the video and learn a lot of new information. So the purpose of those are actually to educate the students, the teachers, and even the public out there how not to just fall into this misinformation. And every time when you receive something, do a double or triple check before you confirm it. Now, I've heard that we actually got the winner already. So I will be passing the mic over to Hazwani. I'll she take over and let's see who got it.
Looks like they are still in a breakout room. Maybe we give them a bit more time. Yeah, they're still in the breakout room discussing. So
No, already.
Oh, already? Okay.
Yeah.
So are you there? Right.
Yes, Nani's here.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for waiting. I hope you have enjoyed the videos that has been shared earlier on by Ms. Pavi. Before we announce the best Projek Pandai Media for 2024, I would like to invite one of the guest judges from Malaysia, David Cha, to share a feedback for all of our presenters. Silakan, Mr.
Yeah.
David.
So actually there will be two judges sharing, so I'll share on behalf from the Malaysia side. But in general, I think one of the things that I'm sure you guys will feel the same is that don't you just feel so much chills coming down looking at the project, all the amazing work that you guys do. It's so amazing, and it's really hard to pick the winner actually, because I have like my favorite top 6, and it's hard to pick out of 6 which one I want to pick to become the winner. And I think it's also very I think a lot of the project, what you guys have is you measure your impact very clearly. You talk about, how many percent like the project, how many percent have learned something. One of the project which I really like from Kedah, I think, they actually do a pre and post test, before it's like this, after it's like that. I think these are very, very good ways of doing project, and I am amazed and beyond words to describe how impressed I am with the work. Of course, all these students' hard work would not be possible without the teachers actually. So I want to also give a special shout out to the teachers in the room. Thank you so much. Your work is underappreciated, but I'm sure without your support, the students would not be able to do the work that they do today. Good job. No matter who wins or who loses, you are already a winner for doing all this amazing work. All right, I'm going to pass it on to Rahmat to give other comments.
Okay, thank you, David. I was also very amazed with all your good job. And I think this can be a good learning experience for everyone. Dan di sini juga untuk peserta-peserta dari Indonesia yang juga tidak kalah semangatnya dari peserta-peserta Malaysia yang mulai dari, bahkan kita di sini punya anak SMP, anak SMA, dan sampai kuliah. Tapi kalian tidak memperlihatkan kalau kalian anak SMP atau SMA. Semuanya menunjukkan kualitas terbaik, dan saya rasa ini harus menjadi satu pacuan buat teman-teman untuk bisa lebih baik lagi ke depannya dan bisa terus ikut kompetisi-kompetisi semacam ini dan semangat melanjutkan proyeknya. But overall, I think everyone deserve a big round of applause, and also the teachers, the partners, and yes, let's wait for the winner announcement.
Thank you, Rahmat and David, for sharing your comments and feedback for all of the presenters. Now, without waiting any further longer, I shall now make the announcement for the chosen team who will bring home the prize as the Projek Pandai Media 2024. The winner will be
Drum roll.
The winner is College Vocational Keningau from Malaysia with a project called Clickbait. What will your story be? I would like to call upon Miss Alicia Carmen Eric. I hope you're still with us to give a quick acceptance speech. Miss Alicia Carmen, can you unmute yourself and open your video and share your speech?
Hello, I would like to say thank you to all of the people present here today. We are honored to have achieved this award out of all the teams that presented here today. Everybody did a really amazing job, and I made a lot of games that was close to perfection. I also wanted to thank my teacher, Sir Khalifa Afnan, who have helped us throughout the development of Clickbait. I am also thankful to our family who gave us encouragement throughout the duration of this competition. And last but not least, I am thankful to both of my co-developer, Danish and also Daniel, for making this possible, because without them, this won't be possible. So thank you all. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Alicia, and as well as the team and Cikgu Khalifa. All right, everybody. Now, before every one of you leave us, we want to collect our feedback, feedback from everyone here. We strive to improve our program and events, and we can't do it without your feedback, which we value a lot. Please scan this QR code to leave your feedback, and please do not hesitate to be honest with us.
Also to all the amazing youth, or please like, share, and follow our social media page. We might have something amazing for you coming out. So please stay tuned, and let's do a more amazing work together. Whether you're from Malaysia or you're from Indonesia, I can tell you we are very, very proud of your work. I'm sure the teachers will say the same thing as well. You guys are amazing. I don't know what I was doing when I was 14, 15 years old. You guys are definitely so much more cooler than I was last time.
Okay, so what's next for Project Pandai Media 2024? Before we end our summit, again, I would like to share our last message with everyone here. For participants who have filled up our feedback form, we will issue a certificate of participation for you individually. And second, Arus will conduct ongoing Follow Me in-person playtime with media information literacy experts, teachers, and students around Malaysia. Thirdly, we also want to hear from you. We're interested to know from you, what do you want to do together with Arus in 2024 on media and information literacy? So we hope you could share with us your ideas in the feedback form. If you haven't, I welcome you to share your comments, suggestion in the chat box. And if you're following this live streaming on YouTube, feel free to share your ideas in the YouTube live chat box as well. And lastly, to find out how to gain followers by from various media actors or stakeholders, we would like to invite you to play our Follow Me card game by scanning this QR code that you seeing on the screen. All right, everyone. Now, we hope that we could stay in touch with each other. Don't forget to follow Media EDU for All on all the social media platforms. And that is all from us, Arus Academy and Media Education for All movement. Thank you again for staying online with us. I bid everyone farewell. I'll be the last logging out, so please take your time in leaving this Zoom. Thank you again, presenters. Thank you, guidance teachers. Stay safe and take care.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Cakap apa-apa, Syarif?